Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a cut crease look, the one that is on my thumbnail, of course. I did posted that look on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram recently, and a lot of you did want to see how I created this look, and I wanted to show you guys how I created this so you guys can do it for your own as well. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get started. Okay, so I did already apply my moisturizer. My face was feeling extra dry today, so I did apply that only to my face right now. And since I am going to be doing cut creases, I always like to do my eyes first. I usually always do my face first and then eyeshadow if I'm not working with dark colors. So I am going to do my eyebrows really quickly because it's going to take up a lot of time. So I am going to do that really quickly and be back with you guys in like 2 seconds. So okay guys, so I know I look super weird with just my eyebrows on and my base. I know, I get it, I look fucking crazy. I did use the Anastasia concealer to prime my eyes. This is in the shade 1.0, and I did just set it with any powder, so any powder that you have will work. Now we are going to start with our eyes. I do like a very highlighted brow bone. So the two highlighters that I've been using lately have been from the Glow Kit from Anastasia, the Gleam palette, and I like to use Crush Pearl. It's my ultimate favorite. And I'm gonna talk to you guys about this highlighter because this highlighter is bomb. This highlighter is from Makeup Revolution, and it is a baked highlighter, and it's called Golden Lights. It looks like that. These highlighters are so bomb, you guys, like it's not even funny. Like I'll show you guys a very quick swatch of it. Look at that pigmentation. It's not, you guys, seriously, this is pigment right here. This is bomb. Not even the Anastasia one has that much pigment. I'll show you guys how much Crush Pearl has. See the difference? This is super pigmented. So what I like to do when I do my brow bone, I do like to wet the brush first and then apply the highlighter, and then after it's wet, then I like to apply a little bit of dry powder over it. So I do use this flat brush right here. It's just like a short flat brush, and I do wet it with the MAC Fix Plus. So I just do a couple of sprays. And then I go in with the Makeup Revolution highlighter and I apply it on the brow bone. I know I look so freaking messy right now, but I do apply that. You guys will see how fucking good this highlighter is. I'm going to apply Crush Pearl now. And I'm just going to apply it over it. So now that that highlight is popping, we are going to move on to our eyeshadow. We are going to use the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. We are going to use about 4 shades in this palette. So first one that we are going to be used is Burnt Orange, Raw Sienna, this one, Tempera, brown shade right here. So for our blending brush, we are going to be using the Morphe M513 brush, and we are going to pick up the first shadow, which is Burnt Orange. And we are going to blend this out into our crease. I am going to bring this shade outward as well, just because that's where our crease is going to make an effect as well. Like I've said before, I do like to blend my shadows. If I'm going into the crease, I do like to go in windshield wiper motions, and then to blend I always go in circular motions. very light circular motions will get you that blended look that you want. So I am just going to keep applying that burnt orange shade until I feel like it's dark enough for me. Go with the other eye. So now that that's done, I am going to go next with raw sienna, and I'm just going to apply that again on the crease and bring it outward. Okay, so now that we have that shade on, we're going to move on to Cypress Umber. I don't know how you say that, but it's a dark brown shade. Now I know I look crazy, but I am going to go in with a clean brush. I'm going to use this one from Sonia Kashuk, any random clean brush that you have. I am going to go in again with that burnt orange shade. I'm going to apply a little bit on the brush, and I am going to blend out all of those harsh edges that I have here on the eyeshadow or eye. I'm going to blend that out really lightly, just so I won't have any like harsh lines. And I'm going super lightly when I'm blending, so don't go too harsh because that is going to move the eyeshadows around a lot, and you don't want that. You just want to blend it out a little bit. So you want to go really light-handed. And I am going in circular motions. If I was to go just straight like that, it's gonna leave me like a big straight mark. So I don't want that. I want the eyeshadows to blend smoothly. So the best way to do that is to go in circular motions. Alright, so now we are going to do our crease. So I do want you guys to pay attention because it might not be difficult for some of you, but for some of you it might be a little bit tricky. So for me, this is the simplest way to do a cut crease, but I don't know how it's gonna work out for some of you, so I really hope it does work. But what I'm going to do, well, what I use to make the cut crease is I do use my LAgirl Pro Concealer. You can use any concealer that you want. Make sure that it's light though. And what I do is I do take the applicator that it comes with, and I use this applicator to make the cut crease as I apply the concealer to clean the lid out. So you guys will definitely see how I do that. So I do apply concealer on the back of my hand just because I don't like to squeeze it while I'm going. So what I like to do is I do like to start from the inner corner of my eye and then follow the natural shape of my crease and then bring it outward, and that's going to create the cut crease effect. It is going to be tricky because all of us have different types of eye shapes and sizes. So for some this might work, for some it may not, but it really just depends on what kind of eye shape you want. I do kind of like to look down a little bit, so whatever works for you is fine. And also so you guys can see what I'm doing, because I don't want you guys to like have issues with me just looking at the mirror. But so I do start from the inner corner and I just do that. You want to be really careful because if you mess up, it's going to be difficult to fix it. So okay, so what I do now is I look up like that, and that's really going to help me also to let me figure out how far I have to go on my crease. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's also going to prevent the eyeshadow from my eyelid go on the eyeshadow above that. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if I look up, do you see that mark right there? That's where I need to do my crease and then bring it out. You know what I'm saying? So see, if I was to just do my crease here, right? And I accidentally, or I mean obviously I'm gonna have to look up if I have to, so if I look up, it's gonna get all on top of that. So I'm gonna make sure you do that step, because it's really going to prevent your eyeshadow to mix with that eyeshadow above that. So hopefully that made sense, guys. I tried my best to explain it. If this thing doesn't work for you, you can also just get a random flat brush that you have. Both of them will work fine. And I just swoop it like that. Just swoop it, clean it, and then do it again. So I just created a cut crease right now. See how it just cleaned everything underneath? I am going to apply the shadow that's going to go on top of that. And I am going to use or apply Tempera, this shade right here, on top of that. So with any flat brush that you have, so there you have it, your cut crease. Yes. So now that we have our creases on, we are going to clean it up with any makeup remover that you have. And we're just going to do that. So now that we have cleaned underneath, and everything looks pretty good, we are going to apply our liner, and I am going to apply the liquid eyeliner from NYC. Alright guys, so I'm just going to give you guys an up close, because I know I was kind of far when I did this, but this is how it looks. Just so you guys can see that I wasn't playing around. This shit is cut. I am going to apply my lashes really quickly also, and then we can move on to the face. I'm not going to be so focused on the face. I'm going to speed that process up, just because, you know, this video was to focus more on the eyes. So yeah, we're gonna do lashes right now. So now I'm going to apply the highlight on my inner corner, and I do want that to stand out, so I am going to apply a little bit of Fix Plus into my brush. Alright, so now we're going to move into our bottom lash line, and I'm going to use a mixture of raw sienna and burnt orange. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of that dark brown shade. And I'm going to apply this only on the outer corner. Just a little bit. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Maybelline Eyestudio gel liner, and I'm going to apply the liner on kind of on my inner corner. I'm going to make kind of like a cat eye look, just a little bit. I don't want to go anything dramatic, just a tiny little cat eye right there. And I am going to do that with the Anastasia pencil in number 14. And then I kind of just bring the liner on my waterline, just I'm gonna bring it all the way. So okay, so I am going to mix two different lipsticks together. I am going to mix Visionary from the Lorax 20th anniversary collection, and I am going to mix Fresh Spirit. So I am going to apply some of that pink on there just because, I don't know. I'm going to apply Hot Shot from that collection as well. Alright guys, so that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a couple of things. I had so much fun making it for you guys, like always. If you would like to request more videos, please let me know and comment down below as well. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.